Holy shit. Oh my god, there's so many people in here. What the fuck? I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing this right. You guys gotta let me know if you can hear me because I am such a boomer with this OBS thing. I do not know how to do it. Can you guys hear me? You hear me? Alright, let's go, dude. Muted. Oh no, we can hear you. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Thank you guys so much, dude. Like I don't know. I honestly didn't plan anything for this. I probably should have. I was gonna I don't know, play zombies, but I kind of just want to talk to you guys, to be honest, bro. This is crazy. What the fuck? You guys are gassing me up. Thank you so much. I honestly, 100K was 100K was kind of the goal. I'm not gonna lie. You know, when I first started making these videos, that was like kind of the far away goal was 100K, and now it's like holy shit, we have 100K. They're about to send me a plaque. Like what? Where am I gonna put my plaque? Polybro stream after WrestleMania. Do you have Instagram, Mr. Wall? I do not. I mean, I have a profile, but I deleted Instagram for peace of mind. Shit, looks like you can pack it up then. 1 million is coming, brother. Oh man, I don't know. I hope so. I really, I think we're just getting started here. Um, dude, these comments, my dude. How old are you, bro? I'm 25. About to be 26 though. Shake some for 100K. Dude, like honestly, I don't even know what to say, you guys, because like the amount of times I've heard like, oh, like thank you, I owe this, like you guys changed my life, like you really did, and you always hear YouTubers say that, but it's like I don't know how else to express my gratitude. Like I literally wake up every single day and I'm like, thank God that this is happening. Um, dude, these comments, man. I love you guys. If I miss your comment, I'm sorry. I'm overstimulated here. Are you doing a fan meetup in New York City? I don't know. That'd be kind of crazy. Face reveal of 500K. Dude, shit. I'm a little overwhelmed here. I might have to shut this down. No, I'm just kidding. Your videos got me through my way to work. Let's go. Gratitude. I'm 17. I quit weed and porn, bro. For real. Thank you so much. Dude, man, don't trash talk weed. You're smoking that American BS. Yeah, I've actually never gotten more hate. I've said some crazy shit on the internet, and I've never gotten more hate than that weed video, which was interesting because I just kind of shared what happened to me. I didn't tell anyone to do anything or, you know, really go too crazy. I just kind of shared my experience, and people were pissed. I was getting like death threats, bro, for just saying that weed was not good for me. It was crazy. Congrats. Nah, I love you guys so much, man. If I wish you could see me right now. I'm like blushing. You guys got me kicking my feet up and shit. This is crazy. How do you come up with video topic ideas? You're just naturally insightful. It's honestly, I want to get more into that. This chat's going too fast. Y learns up in here. My guy, he knows this. I tell him all the time. His videos came up on my feed, and I was like, yo, this is awesome. I'm gonna start making these Call of Duty videos. So shout out to Wyland. He's really the blueprint. Paulie Walnuts benching 315. No, not even close. Nah, I don't hate on you for real, but I think what you smoked was. Oh, but Jeff's in here. Jeff, I see you, bro. You've been here from the very start, my guy. Told me to read Dune. I don't hate on you for real, but I think what you smoked was some strong shit. Yeah, that video I made, that was kind of bad. Looking back, because I basically made it sound like I just smoked a bunch of like cart garbage, illegal pesticidal carts, but I was smoking regular weed, mostly like in college and shit. Like it really wasn't the carts that my dude been loving your videos. Relate the wisdom is real. Dude, I'm definitely so bad at this, you guys. I've never done some shit like this before. I'm sorry. I should probably like play a game or something. Plaque him, dude. I love you guys, bro. I really do. Like you guys, I don't know if any of you guys have experience with this, but this YouTube shit is lonely, bro. Sometimes, like from like making the videos to the editing, whatever. Like all this, I love doing it, but it's really just like me. Like I don't really have. My parents don't get this shit at all. My friends don't understand it. So, there's times where I'm like, there's days, usually I'm just super grateful, but there's days where I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like this is just like new levels of uncertainty. And, on those days, like it's literally your comments that, it's your comments that keep me going. You guys are the ones telling me to keep going. So I don't even know. I wish I could like express my gratitude more, but I just want to say thank you, bro. Honestly. Relishing it for a bit before you move on. Greetings from Sweden. Yeah, where are you guys from? It's so crazy. I get comments. People are like, yo, I'm in Russia right now. Don't cry, Unc. Does it sound like I'm about to cry? Dude, you're like the only yo, you guys are crazy, man. Express your gratitude by making more videos. I'm curious what videos. Oh no, they're running ads on this? I got an ad during the live. Texas, Canada, Spain, Dallas, London. Like what? Chile, what? Poland, Nevada, New Jersey. Here since 30K from Michigan. What the fuck? Finland, Jamaica, what? I always wanted to go to Jamaica. Ireland. I'm half Irish, by the way. So shout out to you, bro. Alaska, Nebraska. Holy fuck. Birmingham. We got Peaky Blinders in here, bro. What? Nah, Iran. That's got to be troll, right? Munich. Bro ain't playing nothing, so I guess you got to do a face reveal. Should I start playing something? How am I supposed to read the chat? I honestly just want to talk to you guys. Like I don't really want to play zombies, bro. North Korea. Yeah, nah, we're just trolling. Story behind the name. Do you like Guinness? I love Guinness. Tel Aviv. Are we trolling here? Or is this story behind the name? It's a Sopranos reference. Paulie Walnuts. You do you. That's what we're here, bro. Shout out, bro. Thank you. Honestly, this is insane. I'm curious, Unc, you don't gotta play. Damn, am I Unc? Like, do you guys view... my Unc is 25, Unc. Face reveal, face reveal. The face reveal, Little St. James Island. This is crazy. Is it hard for you to upload weekly? Nah, it's not hard, but I'm not gonna lie. Like I know my videos, they kind of come off. I can see them coming off as like I'm just kind of spewing shit off the dome, and that is the case some of the times. But like I do really think deeply about the videos, what I'm gonna say, and just original videos. I feel like face reveal at 150K. Never hype up. Nah, you guys remember who was it that did a face reveal? I think it was a Minecraft YouTuber, right? Dream. And that shit I think because of that video, I'll never do a face reveal. That was just too crazy, bro. The thing with the face reveal is like you can't take that back. Dream, yeah. That's the thing with the face reveals. You can't take it back once you do it, So it's like I'm kind of at this point already where I don't really care, but I don't know. It is just kind of scary to think about. Don't do a face reveal. When's the next video topic? The next video topic is I don't know if you guys seen on the news. They're saying Gen Z's meeting at church now. Like, you know how first it was the running clubs? It was like, yo, Gen Z's meeting at running clubs. Gen Z's ditching the apps. Apparently the new meta is church, which is funny because I'm pretty sure that was the original meta. But I'm gonna go check it out. I go to church every week, by the way, but I'm gonna go to the one that was in the news, and I'm gonna make a video about it. Yo, thank you for the donation, bro. That's my guy. You're from Ireland, my guy. I remember you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Do the monster voice, man. Gen Z does nothing, just working. You're not watching the Knicks? No, I'm 100% gonna watch the Knicks tonight. Kidding me? Church was literally just Tinder before the internet. That's how you met your wife. Do you guys like when I do the slowed down voice in the videos? Because I know sometimes people, I see comments, people are like, yo, stop doing that. It's ridiculous. And then some people think it's funny. So I'm trying to figure that out. Can you sing the John Cena theme song for us in 0.5 speed? Have you ever collaborated? Nah. Funny, I dig it. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. That shit funny. Okay, good. Yeah, because I think it's hilarious, but sometimes I get comments. I don't want to do it too much. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Because sometimes I look back and I see when I did it, I was like, that was cringe. Why did I do that? That wasn't funny. But sometimes like I just really sometimes it needs to be done. Paul, you cool, but the Spurs on top bugging. Makes your points. Yo, this is crazy. There's 250 people in here, bro. What? Haters gonna hate. You the goat. Nah, you guys gas me up too much, bro. Nick's playing right now. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna watch. I just like I was like I need to go live, and I'm not gonna go to a bar, and I'm just gonna watch it at home. Don't overdo it. Vulnerability and gratitude maxing. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. It's like I realized that a couple months ago. I was like, I need to just take the guardrails off. Like, why did like is when I made the video about porn. I was like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Like the videos that can actually help people and make a difference. Like I'm just gonna have to be vulnerable, and I could get shit on for that. I don't really care. Like as long as the videos can help somebody and they're funny, like they're not too serious. I feel like I really don't give a fuck anymore, to be honest with you guys. And I'm sorry, I should probably stop cursing so much. I love glazing, Paul. Delighted. Yo, if I miss your comments, guys, I'm sorry. I'm like really trying to read all these. Paulie, what's your take on recommend me some books? Yeah, I definitely want to do that. What's your take on caffeine? Yeah, I drink that shit. That's my take on it. I saw some comment like, yo, wait till you quit caffeine. I don't think I just drink coffee in the morning, not that crazy shit like the Celsius shit. I'm like overstimulated right now. This is nuts. Will fans ever get the chance to meet you? I don't know. I mean, I think that'd be cool as fuck. I want to do like, I don't know. I would have to do a face reveal then to do that, right? But can you recommend me some books? Yeah, for sure. Um, what did I read recently that was good? I mean, that's the thing. It's like when you recommend a book, it's like recommending a movie. There's so many books and so many movies. It's like, what are you into? You know? Um, I read The Power of Myth by Joseph Campbell. That shit low key changed my life. What's your opinion on fictional books? I think fictional books are awesome, dude. Are you kidding me? You got Twitter? Yeah. Twitter's in my bio. Fictional books are like low key, you can learn more from a fictional book than from these self-help books, you know what I mean? Can you teach me how to read? No, I can't. Looks like is this your first live stream? Yeah, this is, bro. That's why I'm like tweaking out right now. Yeah, New York City fan meetup sounds like a bad idea. I don't know if that's gonna work. Been watching from the UK for a while. Love the videos, really helpful, dude. Thank you so much, man. How do I stop being a weird cell? 1984 is a great book. Weird cell. How do you stop being a weird cell? Just be yourself, bro. The only thing that's weird is if you're not being yourself. That's when you become weird. The Wim Hof method is goated. Yeah, that shit changed my life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I do that shit every single day. I do the Wim Hof meditation. And people say that they're been watching from your bedroom window. That one kind of freaks me out for a second. People say the Wim Hof method isn't meditation. And that's just ridiculous in my opinion. With respect, I didn't dig my time in New York City. Yeah, bro, a lot of people feel that way. I understand it fully. Yankees gonna miss the playoffs. Yeah, I don't think the Yankees are that good this year, to be honest. Um, Brave New World, 100%. That's a crazy book. You're such a transparent person. It's super impressive. I appreciate it, bro. Like I said, I feel like I had to kind of just completely open up. Like, I wouldn't want to watch a video about, like, I hate YouTube videos where it's like AI slop. Like, I know people overdo the AI slop allegations. Like, people tell me my shit's AI slop, and I'm like, dude, do you think AI slop could come up with like these stories where I'm talking about getting pepper sprayed and like jerking off on the internet? Like, I don't think AI can come up with that shit yet. This is human slop. Meditate by reading the Bible, yeah, bro. You can meditate in a million ways, bro. That's the thing. Oh shit, yo, dude, no bullshit. Have watched like 6 hours worth of your content this week. You're like the first person I've found online who feels like a mere reflection of all the healthy and positive lifestyle beliefs I have. Keep cooking, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I wonder what, um, dude. Thank you so much. That's awesome. $20. I gotta get better at this live streaming shit. I wonder what. I'm curious. Like, what video did you guys find me from? Because I always think it was the I just quit my job video because that was like the first one that put me in the algorithm. But that's just definitely not the case anymore. Just wanted to say thank you for changing my life, dude. Thank you guys, bro. Like, especially when I think about like where I was, like even 2 years ago, the dating app videos. Like, you guys give me purpose, bro. I get emails like, "Yo, you said something that changed my life." Like, I don't, I can't even comprehend to you guys how fucking sick that is. Like, that lights a fire in me, bro. Like, straight up. That's like, I hate to be the YouTuber like, "Oh, you guys changed my life," but it's really true, bro. Do you think you'll branch out into other content? I do. Honestly, I want to, man, because I do think that this. Do you find it? Sorry, I like ADHD tweaking right now. I do want to do other content. I really love the type of videos I make now, but I feel like there's kind of a like the Call of Duty shit. I don't know. I feel like there's kind of like a ceiling there, you know? People always comment. One of my I try not to like let the negative comments get to me. One of my least like pet peeve comments, people would be like, "Yo, bro, like you're talking about quitting porn or quitting weed and you're still playing video games." It's like, dude, it's the backtrack for my YouTube videos. Like, people think I'm like sitting there all day just playing Call of Duty from 2009. What's the best way to detach from an outcome, especially with a chick? Just be present, bro. I don't know. I feel like don't you stop gooning first off. That's what you got to do first. But just be present. You don't just like treat her as a human being. Lame ass commenters. Face reveal. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize the impact of the retro COD. Like, I grew up watching COD commentaries, bro. So the fact that it's back now is awesome. How did the date with the girl who was making the snowman go? Oh man, I don't know if I want to talk about that. Didn't go great. I'm just kidding. I'll talk about it. It didn't go great. She was actually older than I thought, and she kind of did me dirty. But it's all good. Just the experience alone was worth it. For real, I love the content now, but I'd love to see what else you can cook up. Yeah, I do want to. I do want to switch it up a little bit, bro. Make a Gooner club. Do you find it valuable to purposely put yourself in highly uncomfortable situations to gain? Yes, 100%. It's like one of the biggest lessons I think I've learned is that it's so easy to be comfortable right now, and that's how you stay stuck. To grow. You have to do shit you don't want to do. Like, easy choices. What is it? Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. How did it feel when YouTube started gaining traction? It's awesome, man. I try not to get too caught into the numbers and things because it's like mentally and I talk about quitting social media, and then I found myself just constantly looking at metrics and comments and shit. I was like, yo, this is kind of frying my brain too. So I try to detach from it, but like I said, I wake up every day and I thank God that this is happening to me. Are you proud of your physique? And if so, how do you get past body dysmorphia? Yeah. I mean, I'm not like super jacked or anything, but Body dysmorphia is tough, bro. And sometimes I deal with that shit. I'll be looking in the mirror. I'll be like, why do my arms look like I'll see myself like I was like when I was 14 with before I ever went to the gym. I'll like see those arms in the mirror. I'll be like, I know I'm just like bugging. Um, but again, it's just like I go to the gym just to like literally not rope. I don't go for physique purposes. Are you religious? Yeah, I would say so. Because of your videos, I can't do anything without seeing it as a total humiliation, Rich. Oh, come on. I hope that's not true, man. I made that one video titled, How long have you been going to the gym? Probably 5, 6 years. I made that one video titled Nightclubs Are a Humiliation Ritual, and because I just knew that that was going to go crazy. And I honestly regret it because now I see those titles and it's just always some doomer shit. The Power of Now is so good. Yeah, that's the book that changed my life, bro. I'm not going to lie. So happy you recommended. Are you religious? Yeah, I am. Do you listen to Nick Fuentes? No, I do not. I'm pretty unplugged from like politics and shit, to be honest. Dude, thank you guys. Yankee, I see you. I see you in here, bro. Thank you. Favorite artist, bro? Uzi. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's kind of that probably surprises you guys, but Lil Uzi's my favorite artist. Like I listen to bro every single day. It's actually insane. Like his unreleased shit, his old shit. He was my uh he was my yearbook quote, which is so cringe, but that's my guy. One day I want to meet him. Please don't turn into a red pill grifter. We love you. I don't plan on it, bro. I'm extremely grateful to see gratitude being pushed. Yes, 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 yes. What is your dream? Mine is long, but in short, it's total freedom. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's dream, bro. Thank you for the donation. Um, my dream is just to be in a constant state of like being present, to be honest, which might sound crazy, but Uzi is goaded. Uzi is crazy good, but he fell off recently. Nah, but if you actually like, if you listen to his unreleased shit, like the albums he puts out are terrible. Like that last album sucked, but he's actually the goat. Any video game recommendations or music, bro? Music's in a weird place right now. Video game recommendations. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like gaming is in a weird place right now too. Like I haven't really been gaming. Like I tweeted about this. I've been gaming so dead. I've been like playing chess. Um. So yeah, Uzi on. Will you ever hire editors? Yeah, I get mad emails like, "Yo, I'll be your editor. I'll be your editor." It's like I don't need an editor. The editing shit's pretty easy, to be honest. Like I kind of like doing it. Um. Yeah, I have a Twitter. I have a Twitter. That's really the only social media I have now because I need to be somewhat tapped into what's going on. You know what I mean? Um, but even that, I only have it on my computer. Like once you start doom scrolling Twitter, you're cooked. Paulie is turbo blue pilled. You're an OG, bro. Hugs from Brazil. That's crazy. I always wanted to go to Brazil, bro. I was just talking to someone. Their friend came back and got robbed at gunpoint in Brazil. I've heard a couple people get robbed actually, but it looks beautiful. Deleted all my drill. That's good, bro. A video about repeated patterns and how being conscious about them. Still, yeah, definitely. Brazil's goated. Yeah, I definitely want to go to Brazil one day. What do you think about coping mechanism? This whole thing with like coping, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it kind of confuses me. It's like, yo, you're just coping, you're just coping. Like, why is it such a bad thing to cope? Like, what's the alternative to coping? Can you do a video exposing YouTube shills? I kind of did. Got an ad. Yo, they're running ads. I don't want to, like, I'm sorry, guys. That's not me running these ads. Never got robbed in Brazil, but did in France. Thank you, bro, for the donation. Shout out from China. What? I didn't even know they let you guys do this shit over there. That's dope. I kind of want to go to China too. Use and ad block. Sorry, Molly. Nah, you're good, bro. Are you and Yankee the same person now? People think that I'm Luna. Do you guys know you guys remember Austin FFA Luna, like one of the OG commentators? He did like these story times. I think he's still pumping them out, to be honest. But the amount of comments that I get, like, "Yo, this is Luna. This is Luna's little brother." It's like, no, not Luna. I'm assuming he's from New York too, so we probably sound similar. But him and yeah, you sound like Luna. Fake Leafy is here. Him and Xcode A, I remember those. Those were the goats back then. I mean, I don't know, think I ever watched Luna's stuff because I wasn't super into the stories and shit. But oh, his stories are definitely fake. I was look because people comment all the time like, "Yo, this is Luna, this is Luna." So I look at his channel. I'm like, bro, people are really watching this shit. No hate to him, like, just the comparisons. I love when you talk really seriously in a video, then drop a term like "chud it out." Dude, you guys are dope. Like, should I play? Should I be playing games? Like, I really just want to talk to you guys, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Keep doing your thing. Thank you, man, for the donation. You gotta start. Oh, this shit's moving fast, bro. This is crazy. What are some things to do on the East Coast, bro? Not like low key, nothing. Come to New York. New York's pretty sweet, but any thoughts on online age verification? Um, I want favorite Uzi leak is Harley, bro. I listen to that shit every single day. Um, I want to, I probably should start playing, bro. Let's see if I can set this up here without botching this. But how am I supposed to read the chat and play? How do these guys do this? Really been a positive impact. Thank you, bro. You guys are like, how did I get such a sick audience? I don't understand. Like, you guys are so cool. I I think it's because I just oh, what just happened? I think if you just stay true to yourself and keep making videos that you want to make, you don't like chase trends. This is my theory. Like you're dope. The audience that you want finds you eventually. Where if you start pandering to people, it's like there were certain videos I made where I was like, wow, that popped off. Like maybe I'll just make that video again and again and again. But it's like, dude, I don't want to grow an audience that I don't like. I want my audience to be like my boys. You said you're 25, right? Cause same, yeah. No, I'm 25. I'm turning 26. Nah, you guys are gassing me up. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hate to be the stereotypical like. There's like YouTube apology videos, and then there's like YouTube thank you videos, and I don't want to do that, but like I don't know how else to say it. Thank you, bro. Thank you, James. Freestyle for us. Can you imagine if I started freestyling on here? No, I was born in 2000. Love from Mongolia. What? Shout out to you, bro. Thank you, Ritual. Like, yeah, you guys are funny as fuck. Like, this is why. Like, I seriously think it pays off to just keep making videos you want to make, bro. Like, I'm so grateful for you guys. It's ridiculous. Time to join an influencer house, twin. Dude, can you imagine? I feel like those houses is what ruined YouTube. I don't know about you guys. Never thought I'd donate to anyone, but you deserve it. You helped me through so much. Your advice on reading and meditation changed my life. Yo, thank you, bro. You changed your life, bro, but thank you. Japan, what was it like? Japan was awesome. I'm like fiending to go back to Japan. They say it's you're gonna respond to rehab room. I don't know who that is, bro. Why is this guy spamming that? Is this rehab room? I'm assuming spamming. Are you gonna respond to rehab room? Not shilling or anything. Somehow hard to find. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I did that one brand deal. Like I never thought I'd get to this point where like brands are like trying to sponsor me, but they're all slop. Like I can't promote some slop. I just can't do it. I went to Japan. I was so ill, but it was amazing. I could sense polyaura. That's crazy. Dude, so there's really 355 people in here. What is going on, bro? Shout out to you guys. Let's see what we got here. I got all these goofy maps on here. I feel like we got to run Kino. I think my first video, the background was Kino. Kino I could probably play and read the chat at the same time. But if not, get a big tobacco sponsor. Low key. Guy was an interior decorator. His apartment looked like shit. Let me know if the volume's good and everything, because I don't even have headphones on right now. Like, if the game volume's annoying, like, let me know. Fucking just stop doing this. Red Bull sponsor. Geek Bar sponsor soon. Honey Pack sponsor. I need like a kick sponsor, you know? Is your last name actually Walnuts? No. Volume is great. Alright, sweet. Nah, there was actually this one company that reached out that I almost took because it was like to help people quit their, like, to stop gooning, basically. Which is like crazy but kind of on brand, you know? So then I looked into the company though, and like apparently they leaked all their user data or something, and like the kid that was talking to me was like kind of sketchy, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. But it's hard, I'm not gonna lie, because like I'm at this point now where they're offering me money, bro. But you know, I think once you sell out for money, it doesn't really matter. It just takes a huge hit, like the actual content. I'm blessed enough to not be stressing about money right now, but hopefully that doesn't change. Like, if I did a Patreon, I'm curious, would you guys be cool with that? Where I just did like maybe an extra video a week. Like, it wouldn't affect the main channel at all, but just like, so I don't have to take any of these NordVPN sponsors if it gets to that point. Do you still smoke vapes? Nah, I don't smoke anything, bro. Thankfully. Yes, bro, get your red. Yes. Nah, bro, you guys are so sick. Please never accept a Raid Shadow Legend sponsorship. Yo, I actually got a War Thunder sponsorship, and it was for a bag too, bro. And I was like, there is no shot I'm taking this. But now I see why these YouTubers take it, dude. They offer ridiculous amounts of money. I'm like, how does this shitty little app even make this much money, dude? 3 years off nicotine, 1.7 off drinking. Shout out to you, bro. Why it's spelled Paulie and not Paulie? That's just because like that's how people call. Like, my actual name is Paul, and I know in the show it's spelled with the IE, but people call me with the Y. So, where's your profile picture from? It's like the OG Xbox, one of the OG Xbox 360 gamer tag pics. Do you watch Goblin? I know who that is actually, because that's another one that people are like, yo, like you're copying Goblin. So I like really looked into him, and I see where people make the comparison, but I mean, it's very different kind of content, I think. Face reveal soon? I don't know, bro. It's honestly something I've been thinking about. I think I'm just not gonna do it for now. Can't take that back, but who knows? One day. I can't play and read the chat. I'm so bad at this shit, you guys. Ever find yourself falling into self-comparison traps? Yeah, man, it's human, and you just gotta. I don't know. I think gratitude helps with that a lot. Everything goes back to fucking gratitude for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I live in New York. Never do a face reveal. I'm curious, like, why, for you guys who don't want me to do a face reveal, why is that? I'm curious about that. Because I'm, like, mad ugly, you don't want to see my face. But I get it. Like, I feel like when you read a book or some shit, for example, the character in the book, you're imagining, like, what they look like. And it's like when you watch a show, you're like, okay, this is what this person looks like. I don't know. Maybe it's that. I mean, never take the gift of life for granted. Much love, bro. Facts. Thank you, first of all. But literally, bro, like, this life shit could be gone in 1 minute. Cherish every single moment. That's kind of why I made that video about Asmongold. That last video, I don't know if you guys like that or not. I actually thought it was pretty good. It wasn't really about, like, this one dude in particular, but it kind of came off that way. But I just think this doomer content shit is really, like, making people give up before they even start, bro. Like, I'm offline. Wait, what? Hold up. I'm reading the chat on my phone. It just tells me I'm offline. Okay, here we go. Dude, I'm so bad at this. Like, this is actually insane. Flew off my motorcycle at 85 miles an hour in September. Yeah, bro. I had a similar experience, honestly. On a moped, I almost got fucking wiped out. That was a big wake-up call. What do you think of the war in Iran, bro? Like, why are you asking me that? It's terrible, bro. Maybe try reaching out to companies you actually like. Yeah, I did. That's how I did, like, the one sponsor I actually did. I reached out to them. 360 viewers is crazy. Yeah, bro. It's nuts. How do you have so much wisdom? I don't think I have that much wisdom, bro, to be honest. I think just life, bro. Life smacked me around a couple times. And now I read a lot too. I don't know. Do I do YouTube full time? Yeah, bro. Right now I do. And I'm extremely fucking grateful for that. Past month was first time where I made more money doing this than at my fucking awful job. It's all because of you guys. I literally wake up every day in shock and disbelief that this is happening. Mr. Beast collab soon. Devil collab coming soon. What subject did you like in school? Honestly, none of them. I was so bad in school. I feel like if I went back to school now, I'd probably get some value out of it, but I was such a piece of shit. Like, I was just... They could have told me, like, they could have taught me how to make millions of dollars, and I would have been like, this is cringe. I'm not gonna open this door. This guy is on demon time? Is that good? Probably not, right? Why is bro acting like a celebrity? Is that how I'm coming off right now? Tips for starting a channel, bro, just post. Like, I feel like that's like the biggest hurdle. It's just posting. Like, start posting, bro. And then once you post, you take each, like, YouTube will show your video to somebody. It might be one person in, like, China or some shit, but they'll give you a shot, bro. So if you can just find value, find some type of value, bro, just start from that. I think the algorithm, people overthink this algorithm thing, and I do too all the time, where it's like, the algorithm's punishing me, the algorithm hates this. It's like, the algorithm rewards the one. So let's say you start a YouTube channel fresh. you make a title that you make the title so good that somebody has to click on it. They're like, what type of crazy shit is this? Then it shows it to 5 more people. And if the title's good, it'll show it to another 5 more people. And then it just, like, if you make that's why I think the most important thing is to just start, to be honest, bro. I'm just kidding, bro. Have a great day. You should make a video on sports betting. Yeah, I mean, I thought about it. I feel like it's just been done a million times. Like, I feel like most people know how fucked up that shit is. And it's just so in our face now. It's insane. Like, this poly market shit. It's like, you can barely even watch sports. By the way, is anyone watching the Knicks game? What's going on in the Knicks game? Did it start yet? I cannot check the score right now. I'm doing 2 things at once. Can't add a third. What if I just live stream the Knicks game? Would that be crazy? Is that legal? Started running ads. You do a video on semen retention. I don't know, man. Semen retention is nuts. Like, I honestly don't think so. But because it's different for everyone. But I said in this video I made about porn, like, if you want to learn some shit about yourself, stop busting nuts. See what happens. It sounds crazy. Really appreciate how you communicate bars of life in average bro terms. Thank you, bro. How do you find out what to talk about in your videos? Honestly, like, that's why I'm so interested in like the subconscious. Like, I talked about it a little bit in my last video, but I'm so interested in like the conscious and the subconscious because, bro, these ideas come out of nowhere a lot. Like, I'll just be walking, I'll just be like in the steam room or at the gym, and I'll be like, oh my god, I need to make that video. That's like probably 90% of the video ideas. So that's why I'm like super obsessed with like tapping into that. Part of the reason I meditate a lot too. But again, I'm so uneducated on this topic that I don't even want to talk about it like that. Yeah, Carl Young's my boy. I gotta get out of this room, bro. Shit. I don't know how these streamers do it, bro. This is low-key like crazy doing 2 things at once here. So I got the chat on my phone like a moron. Let me pause this. Shit's coming in fast. Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla used to set hours of doing nothing. Yeah, I feel like doing nothing is important, bro. Even with like this YouTube shit, if I try to work, like if I try to sit down and grind super hard, I'll be like, yo, this video sucks. Like, this isn't funny. This isn't interesting. What famous people have you met, Paulie? I actually met Logan Paul in an airport once, bro, which was crazy. On the way to Dublin, super random. And he was like weirdly nice as fuck. I was like, I thought he was gonna be like such a douche. And he was like asking me all kinds of questions. I talked to him for like 10 minutes, bro. He introduced me to his wife and shit, but that doesn't mean he's a good person. No, I'm not. I'm not still in corporate hell. Thank God. I thank God every single day. Yeah, no, I don't want to be like, yo, I'm a Logan Paul fan or anything. I was surprised that he like treated me like a human being and was like curious as to what I was doing. He let you have his wife? No, that's insane. Logan, Cap about what? Meeting Logan Paul? I feel like, why would I lie about that? It's like not that cool of a person to meet. Oh. Logan Paul Walnut. Did he give you a Prime energy drink? Yeah, some kid came up to him with a little Prime like, Logan! Is Prime still a thing, bro? Like, I know he had, at one point, that was a big deal. I met the Nelk Boys too once in like 2018, which again, now looking back, it's like, that's so cringe. But I don't know if you guys remember, in 2018, like, they were funny. They were really funny. Now it's like a totally different thing. I look at what they do now. It's like, oh my god. Steiny. Steve will do it. What do you think of the struggle content of all these Gen Zers complaining about life? I kind of talked about it in my last video. I mean, I get it, bro. Shit is super tough out here, but I just feel like talking about how fucked up the world is all the time is just, it kind of makes it your reality. And I think spamming it and like cashing out on it is like, in my opinion, low-key evil. But I don't think people are doing it with evil intentions, maybe consciously, but I think it's kind of like spreading pain. Trailer Park Boys is a shit. Yeah, I loved that show when I was a kid. Trying to think. Oh, I met Jazz Chisholm too, like not that long ago in a bar. And bro was like smacked. That was pretty cool. He was actually really cool. Also didn't try to he didn't treat me like it's just interesting when you meet someone famous and they don't treat you like shit. You're like, wow, you're not a piece of shit. That's surprising. You gonna start streaming regularly? I don't know. I came home today. I saw I was at 100K and I was like, yo. Like I was like, I started to think about it. You know when you start thinking about things, they're just less likely to happen. I'm like, yo, a stream would be good. I want to stream, but like, let me think about it more and think about how I'm gonna do it. And I was like, no, let me just turn on the stream, bro. Like, I want to just talk to you guys and say thank you. You ain't watching your Knicks. I know, I'm low-key bugging. That's the one thing about not thinking about shit is you start a stream right as the Knicks game starts. But best advice you gave me was to start reading, bro. Reading changed my life for sure. I think if we all could just collectively read more, like you talk about how to ascend, like I think reading is the only way out. It's like straight up medicine in this digital like hellscape that we have arrived in. I do have a Discord server, bro, but it's like, it's the Wild West in there. I'm a boomer with Discord, so I think now we finally got some good mods, but it was just really bad vibes for a little bit there. But yeah, there's like, I think 600 people in there. 100K looks so clean. It does, man. I can't believe I have 100,000 subscribers, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that is this is probably the first time where I've been like, yo. I mean, 50K was pretty nuts too. But this was the goal from the start. How do we get in the Discord? It should be in the description of all of my videos. Not this one though. Not the live stream. You watching NHL playoffs? No, I'm not gonna lie. I was never into hockey, bro. That plaque about to look nice. I know. I can't believe I'm about to have a 100K plaque. I tried to get into the power of now, but sometimes the topics are so trippy. Yeah, I feel you on that, bro. Sometimes if you try to read a book at one point in your life, like there's been times where I'll pick up a book and I just can't read it, and then I come back to it and I can read it. What video are you proudest of? Damn, that's a good question. What video are you proudest of? Honestly, probably the porn one, because I making that video, I was like, yo, I'm really about to like open up to the internet. I have family and friends that watch this video. Like, these are things that I don't talk to them about, obviously. So making that video was kind of a big step for me. And I'm proud of it because I think that's like one of these things that nobody talks about, bro. The SpongeBob videos are really good. Thank you, bro. I actually worked really hard. That's probably the most time and energy I put into a video. Like, that's the deepest I've thought about something, was for that SpongeBob video. But yeah, the porn video was definitely the one where it's like, yo, I'm crossing a line here that I can't go back on. And that shit didn't even get a lot of views too. I remember being like, wow, I thought this would be like getting a ton of views, and then the algorithm picked it up like a couple months later. Which videos do you think aged the worst for you? I made a video on like the T dating app when that shit came out, and I deleted it because I was like, this is a terrible video. I was still like trying to figure out my lane with YouTube. How long does each video take? It honestly depends. I knew you by that video, by the way. Wait, I remember that video. Yeah, I deleted it because I was like, this is like kind of stupid shit. Like, what am I complaining about? And it didn't even end up being a big deal. Like, you know when those YouTubers make those videos like Penguins, Moist Critical, where it's like insert X is crazy, like this is crazy, and they just run that over and over? The T dating app video was kind of like that. So I was like, that's like, I don't know. Hold on, I gotta pause, bro. I can't do this. I can't play and read. I just want to talk to you guys, bro. I'm like, why am I training zombies? I just want to talk to the chat. Do you go off the dome or do you write scripts? Yeah, a lot of people ask me this. It's a combination. Like I started writing in a notebook probably like a year ago, just because that I felt like that was the next evolution from reading. Like people always tell you to read, but once you start writing, I'll probably make a video on this too, but writing is kind of like the next step. And so I really just write about things, and that's like how I think about things, is I write about them. And then I just turn the mic on, bro, and I just act like I'm talking to the boys, because that's what I'm doing. How can I quit video games, bro? I mean, if you really want to quit video games, like for me, I used to play a ton of video games. Not like I think video games are one of the healthier, like, I guess, quote, vices you could have. But I when I was younger played way too much, and then honestly I hate to sound like such a meditation chud, but once I started to meditate daily, sitting down and grinding video games for hours and hours, it just does not hit the same. You'd be like, what am I doing? Favorite movie? Damn, that's a hard one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hate when people ask me that because I can never answer it. And I've seen so many movies. Like I don't know about you guys, watching movies from the 80s and the 90s, even the 70s, bro. Like, they just give you aura. I don't know how it works. They're so much better than the movies that come. Like, everything's slower. There's no slop, bro. There's no woke slop. I like to call everything woke slop now. That's my new thing. If you don't like something, just call it woke slop. You should make a video like the rap one. I enjoyed it. Thank you, bro. I really like that video too, because I felt like I was saying something that hadn't really been said yet, but I understand, like, you guys don't subscribe to me for rap music takes. That's not really my lane. And plus, rap as a whole, like, let's be real, shit is kind of dying. I'm out here listening to jazz and shit, like, definitely not in a great place as a genre. Reading list when? Yeah, I do want to do a reading list, bro. I missed your dono, did I, bro? Shit. I'm scrolling up right now. I can't even see the donos, bro. Let me see if I can pull it up on my computer at the end. Sorry, bro, if I'm missing donos and missing chats. Like, I really wish I could respond to every single one of you guys. I just don't have the brain capacity. Huge congrats. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I will subscribe to Pauly Music Walnuts. I disagree on your take on Cardi, though. I think he's really fire when you get into it. Honestly, bro, yeah. What did I say, that he's like low effort? I mean, I listen to Cardi a lot. Maybe not as much as I used to, but he's definitely talented. Do you read/write fiction? I don't write fiction, but I always thought about it. I think it'd be pretty cool. I read a lot of fiction. Do you use OBS? Yeah, I just like struggle to turn it on. I think that's what I'm using. What happened to the one girl the snowman girl? Yeah, you guys a lot of people are asking that, bro. It didn't work out, which is fine. I'm still glad that I had that experience, but reading is cope. Everything's cope, bro. Like, what isn't cope? Can someone put me on to things that aren't cope? Every time I say something, it's like, yo, that's cope. And what's the problem with coping again? Like, I feel like there's worse things than being a coper. It's like, oh, this religion shit is cope, bro. Like, you're coping. It's like, yeah, I am. What's the alternative? Gooning. Story time with the snow girl? Nah, I can't. I like just literally can't. Like, I want to, but it's gonna attract the wrong type of audience. Like, it was a learning experience for sure. I got violated. That's the story time. Oh fuck! I'm gonna go down here. Oh, I haven't like gotten any of the perks or anything, bro. I'm just yeah. This game's over. You're not using jug. Yep. Goon tutorial. That's crazy. Perks? Question mark. No perks. Worst thing about New York. Oh, there's a lot. Honestly, the worst thing about New York is that the city is taken over by people who didn't even grow up here. And so like all the cool things that they tell you to go do in New York, you have to wait in line to do, or you have to pay a ton of money to do. Rent is insane, and it's all because of people who are from like the Midwest. No hate to you guys if you're from the Midwest. I always hear you talk about meditation, but how do you actually do it? It's going to be different for everyone, bro, but the goal is to just be aware of your thoughts. Be aware that you're aware of your thoughts. I literally wrote that down a couple years ago. Be aware that you're aware of your thoughts. Should play a game with subs. Yeah, that'd be fun. I would like to do that. No, I haven't read that Anthony Bourdain book. Another thing I want to do for sure. We put on like an easier map, bro. Your anti-goon video changed my life. Can't thank you enough, bro. Thank you. Your opinion on ketamine. I've never done ketamine. I've heard like people I know, people will say it's medicinal. People will say anything's medicinal, bro. So I'm skeptical of that word, even medicinal. Like anything can be medicinal, technically. And from what I learned, don't say that about the Midwest. Nah, I mean, you know what I mean. It's like if you live in the Midwest, that's fine. But like if you're gonna come to New York and take all my shit, I'm just kidding. What car do you drive? I don't have a car. I don't really need one, but if I need to drive, I drive my parents' CRV, Honda CRV. He's talked about Skyrim before. Yeah, Skyrim's a fucking sick game. Scrubs. Who is Scrubs? I keep seeing like people calling me Scrubs. I gotta look him up. Congrats, Prodigy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Shout out to Scrubby, whoever you are. I'm gonna look it up because people keep telling me about him. Wylearn in the chat is crazy. Wylearn is the GOAT. Like, I tell him this all the time. Like, we've talked. He was the blueprint, bro. Like, 100% he is the blueprint. His shit came up on my feed, and I was like, this is amazing. My first video in the description said, shout out to Wylearn. Alright, hold up. Why did I just... Do you watch BizPath? Oh my god, I just went down. Nah, he's one of the OGs too. In your opinion, is New York City cooked? That's the thing that people don't realize. Like, New York City, bro, people will be saying New York City's cooked until the world ends. But at the end of the day, people are still trying to live here. So until the rent goes down, like, you can't really say it's cooked, right? You fuck with net spend. I actually do like that one song. I've been trying to get geeked. Bazooka in the box. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. Guys, come on. I swear I'm trying to read the chat. I want you guys to be entertained, so I'm trying to play at the same time, but I'm really not focused about zombies right now. I'm focused on talking to you guys. Is it worth it to go to New York just for the pizza? I feel like, I mean, I guess it depends where you're from. Pizza's definitely good. Headed to the bar. Have fun, man. Yeah, it's like Saturday night right now, so shout out to everyone who's in here, bro. It's love. Let me check what's going on with this Knicks game. I wish I could dual, like, figure out how to. I don't want to leak anything. Oh, it's a tie game. Nah, CT got better pizza, bro. That's rage bait. I'm so sick of that. That's such a Dave Portnoy take. Because in New Haven, like, I've had pizza. I've had the New Haven pizza. It's good for sure, but like, saying CT has the best anything is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to CT though. Isaac versus Albert, who would win? What is that, UFC? Thoughts on black pill and looks maxing? Dude, I think that there's this thing on the internet where someone will say something true, and this has happened over and over. The first time I really noticed it was with Andrew Tate. Like, someone will say something true, objectively true, and then say a bunch of crazy shit right after. And then because they said something true, like an impressionable person would now take everything that they say as fact. And do you know John Zerka? Actually, I do know who John Zerka is. Kind of a good example of what I'm talking about. Because he made, like, he talks about some Carl Jung shit, so that's how he came up on my feed. But yeah, he seems like he's crazy. See, bro, what are you reading? Share your knowledge with us. What am I reading right now? Why am I blanking out on what I'm reading? Oh, I'm reading Murakami right now. Short stories by Murakami. It's actually fire, especially if you're interested in going to Japan. It's like I forgot the title, but it's about something with the monkey. Are you a Yankees fan or a Mets fan? Yankees fan, bro. Big Yankees fan, like autistic Yankee fan. Yeah, esoteric stuff. He's goated. Yeah, that's the shit that came up on my feed, and I was like, this is pretty good content. But then I look up his other shit and talk about Zerka, and it's like he's with Jack Doherty and like kick streaming in Fort Lauderdale, bro. So it's like, I don't know, how can you be saying all this esoteric stuff and then also be like a kick streamer with OnlyFans girls? How long does it take you to finish a book? It depends on the book, honestly. Lower your game audio, gang. Sorry about that, guys. I don't even have headphones on right now. Audio. Let me just turn this shit all the way down, bro. Blue Jays are winning it this year. I don't know about that. The Dodgers are, which is super annoying. But yeah, I think the Yankees look like shit, to be honest, even though they have a winning record. Let's see. Yeah. What's the stupidest thing you've seen posted online? That's even worse than someone telling you, like, what's your favorite movie. There's just so much stupid shit that's been posted. Gotta think about that one. I'm gonna go down here, bro. I cannot focus on the chat and talk to you guys. I'm so bad at this. Whatever. Zerka's always two-sided. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to say, like, if you are thinking about posting YouTube videos, just do it. Like, just try it. Everyone's so quick to be like, nah, it won't work for me. It won't, how could that happen? It's like, that was me, and then I just tried it. What's the worst that happens? It fails. You tried something and you failed. Who cares, bro? Like, at least you tried. I'm realizing, I said this in a video, I think that failure is good. Like, I need to be failing more. Failure isn't the worst thing that could happen. The worst thing that could happen is that you didn't try. And this is like talking to a girl at a bar, or your career, or like investing. Like, you just need to be trying shit, bro. Play a more chill game. Yeah, I need to download some, like, get like Minecraft on here or something. Economy's so bad, you might as well follow your dreams. Seriously, bro. Like, if you just follow what everyone else tells you to do, you're gonna end up like I did, which was not in a good spot. So just try shit, bro. The only way I found out what I want to do in life is to find out what I don't like. Exactly. That's why I don't regret any job I've ever had, even like the one that made me want to rope every single day, because at the end of the day, I learned, okay, this is not where I want to be at. You changed your life with your video about weed. Dude, quit smoking the night I watched it. I'm at a new job using my degree I earned years ago. That shit makes me so happy to hear that, man. Honestly. My friend did that. Now he's dating a baddie from our gym. That's awesome. Geomax to Miami. Your rap video is top 10 videos I've ever seen. Thank you for putting... Dude, that means a lot, because like, I don't think that video actually ever got any views. But I appreciate that, bro. Just gotta post videos for fun. Exactly. Like, if you're going in posting, like, okay, I need to make money, like, I need to make a ton of money doing this, like, it's not gonna be good videos. You should start stream on Twitch, bro. You'd be surprised how many people want to listen to you. Yeah, if you think so. Your video about your brain being hijacked saved my life. Really, bro? Thank you, man. Hey, yo, is this your first live stream? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was like, I'm just gonna go live. It's nice to talk to you guys. Bro, an absolute trailblazer. I feel like the success of this channel revived the commentary genre. Thank you, bro. Avery, oh yeah, your videos are coming up on my feed. While I ghosted my day ones. So shout out to you, bro. Yeah, this is the first for sure. You can't tell, bro. I'm fumbling. First live stream. All the guys I know in San Francisco sound like you. I appreciate you. Have you played Assassin's Creed? Of course, bro. Thank you for the donation, bro. Nicotine video you made a little while back was so true. They really got us with that. Yeah. And I don't want to sound like a victim, bro, you know, but looking, because at the time you're like, you're just doing what feels good. You're having fun. But then you look back, you're like, damn, I was like 15 when I got a Juul. Now we need Wylearn in here. He was just in here, bro. I think I'm gonna go live with Wylearn and JP Finance, if you guys know the bro. What made you start YouTube? I was I was hungover. I journaled it because I started journaling and I was like, yo, I need to make YouTube videos before this trend is over. Because again, I saw Wylearn's video. I was like, yo, I can do this too. Like, this is genius. But I never did it. You know, that's like the story of my life. It's like you have all these ideas, but you never actually do it. So I did it. I did it when I was hungover after New Year's. I had a miserable New Year's. I honestly hate New Year's. I don't know about you guys, but every New Year's, it's like, it's just terrible. I don't want to say humiliation ritual, but anytime there's an event where it's like, yo, we have to celebrate, we have to go do this, it just always ends up, in my opinion, not being fun. But yeah, I was like down bad, bro. Down bad, hungover, and I was like, enough. Like, my life needs to change. And I just like actually made the account and recorded my first video. You gonna make 100K video? Probably not. Yeah, JP Finance is a goat. Yeah, I'm 25. I'm about to be 26. Gotta sleep, dog. Appreciate you tapping in. What do you do when the chill lifestyle of reading and meditating and not going out gets boring and you need to change it up for a day? So that's the thing. It's like, and I kind of made a video about this. I think it's a balance, bro. You can't winter arc your whole life. It's a balance. You can't be you can get addicted to optimization, addicted to self-help, to routine, and then that ends up being just as damaging as the degenerate shit that you were doing before. Knowing you and JP are tapped in with each other so far. Yes, my guy. When did you start journaling and why? I started journaling because I was at rock bottom, dude. Like, I think it was my last year of college. I was like so depressed. I think I mentioned in one of my videos, my first journal was like, I'm smoking way too much weed and my life sucks. Like, I'm smoking way too much weed and I have no idea what I want to do with my life. After watching your videos, I got married to it. All right, nah, it's got to be a troll. Do you still casually partake at all or nah? Casually partake in what? Paul, you're pissing me off in a good way. Thanks, bro. 1 week clean from nicotine. That's awesome, bro. That is not an easy thing to do. That's really the hardest. You've made it past the hardest part, bro. Congrats. A depressed Italian, first I've ever heard. No, Italians have crazy mental health problems. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but they just don't talk about that shit. Thoughts on drinking for the occasion versus making the occasion to drink? Yeah, man, something I've struggled with for sure. Um, Making the occasion to drink is definitely not the vibe. I'll tell you that. But I could see how alcoholism. It's there's a reason it's such a problem, right? You fuck with The Sopranos, of course, dude. That weed shit is bad. Ended up in a psych ward. Yeah, the weed. You know how many comments I got talking about psychosis on that video, which is so sad. I'm sorry if any of you guys actually like that. I can't imagine how scary that would be. Because they always told me that as a kid. They were like, you're gonna get schizophrenia, and I was like, yeah, you're just being an op. And I didn't listen, but it's crazy because that shit runs in my family too. I know they're my family. A couple people in my family have schizophrenia, so I really rolled the dice with that one. Thank God, never paid the price though. You drink caffeine? Yeah, bro, of course. Like, do people not drink caffeine? Coffee in the morning. Thoughts on The Godfather? Goated movie. We off that. Yeah, funny story. I'll tell it now. It's not really a story, but you guys know, like, the first kind of, and really the only series on my channel is like this Off That series, where it's just like if I stop doing something that I used to do, I put it in that playlist. And when I was trying to figure out how to like make money off this YouTube shit without being a sellout, I was like, should I make merch? And I thought it was pretty sick too, because I would never make Paulie Walnuts merch. I mean, that'd be crazy walking around in the Paulie Walnuts t-shirt. So I wanted it to be like, if someone saw me wearing it on the street, they would have no idea that this was like some YouTuber merch, like some Logan Paul shit. I actually made the shirts. They were pretty dope. And then I was like, I can't sell merch, bro. Like, I'm just not ready for that. Yeah, no, I got the Knicks. I'm watching the score, bro. I honestly, whatever, bro. Just you guys got to keep me posted on the Knicks. I'm low key a fake fan for not watching this game, but Saturday night, a lot of my friends are going out and watching it. I was like, 100K subs. Want to chill with the boys. Plus the games, you know what I would really love as a Knicks fan is to be able to go to a Knicks game, bro. The tickets, I don't know who can afford these fucking Knicks tickets. The games are so much fun, and if you're a regular person, you cannot go. 1 a.m. in the UK, shit, my bad. What time do you guys usually go to bed? I go to bed at I'm like really bad with that. I go to bed so early these days. Wake up so early. my body's on like a clock right now. So if I do go out, I end up waking up at the same time I usually do, so I get no sleep. I feel like shit all day. Are you a Fed trying to drive me away from Agartha? I gotta pause this. Old that man. 2 a.m. in France. Yo, you're really in France, bro. That's crazy. Always wanted to go there. Come to Australia. You'll love it here. I would love to, bro. There's so many places I want to go. How long have you been doing YouTube? A little over a year. I mean, I've been watching YouTube my whole life, though, so I feel like that's not realistic to say that. I've just been tapped into YouTube for a year, but I actually started posting a little over a year ago. Don't come to the UK, okay? Never been to the UK. I've been to Ireland though. Went to Ireland once, and I'm dead again. What country do you want to visit the most? I kind of want to go to Germany. I've heard good things about Germany. I was thinking about just like going by myself to Germany, but that's kind of crazy. Getting like an Airbnb. I heard it's cheap there too. I love you too, bro. I'm from Ireland. What part did you go? I went to Dublin. I went to Galway. I think that was it. Berlin is awesome. What's your favorite place to get a slice in New York? Patsy's Pizza. The OG one though, not. I mean, I'm sure the other one's good too. I've just never been to that one. Shout out Dublin, bro. You went solo to Japan. That's pretty dope. I could see that being cool because there's a lot of solo dolo activity out there. Go to a hostel in Germany. I don't know about the hostel, bro. That's kind of crazy because of that one movie. My dad went to Germany alone for 2 weeks when he was. Yeah, honestly, I might do it. I've never really solo traveled, bro. Like I went to Florida once by myself, but it was for like a couple days. I don't think that really counts. Psyop movie. I might have to come to New York City for modeling. Damn, bro. Looks maxer. We got some Chads in here. Bash Baby gave you a dono. Dude, I'm missing the donos. Oh, no, I saw that one. What's your favorite place to get a slice? If I miss a dono, bro, I'm so sorry. Like, giving me your money and then me not responding to it is crazy. So I'm sorry if I did that. Solo travel helps you grow as a person. I feel that, bro. That's kind of why I want to do it. I think we got the same water bottle. My shit sounds just like that. I have a huge water bottle. I have like an insanely big water bottle. Come to Finland. I would love to, bro. Thoughts on Asmongold except the chud shit? I mean, I don't watch. I kind of I talked about it in my last video, but I think he's clearly knows what he's doing. Smart guy, but not my path. Mr. Polywall, come to New York. You'll love it. You think so, bro? Maybe I'll check it out. Big fan. Let's go. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thoughts on current vocal stims? That's crazy. I've been saying that's crazy. Like people who know me in real life, I've been saying that since I was like 17. So I don't know how I'm going to stop saying that one. But yeah, I think it is a little concerning that we all talk the same. Like I'll hear kids playing basketball. Like I'll be playing basketball. I'll hear the kids on the other court and they're like using the same dialogue that people my age use. It's like shit. New wave of philosophy content. I think it's dope, bro. I think with AI, like philosophy is important all of a sudden, thinking. Yo, shout out Colin, bro. Been here from the start. Thank you. Can you ball? I'm not really good, honestly, at basketball, but I do love to play it. You ever thought about writing a book? What up, Joe? Ever thought about writing a book? I feel like that'd be fun, man. But Chad, is this for real? These kids are high key cooked. Yeah, I'm curious what happens to the next generation of kids when they grow up because I love to say I love to say I don't love to say this. People like to say that the next these kids are so screwed, like it's over. But then sometimes I'll see kids, I'll be like they're doing the same shit that I was doing when I was their age. So I don't think it's all gonna be bad, but there's definitely something going on. Can you make a video about the more emotional aspect of marijuana use? Yeah, maybe I'll make another weed video. I was saying this earlier. I got so much hate for that video, but I don't really care. It's actually my biggest video now. Bro, Orfarm my comment. Did I, bro? I'm really not good at this. You gotta, if I'm missing comments or if I'm misunderstanding things, I'm sorry, bro. This was my map back in the day. I don't have this downloaded, but this was my map. Thank you for putting me on the Wim Hof method, bro. You're welcome. Should change my life. That's probably the coolest thing I can say about this YouTube channel is like I got millions of people doing millions of people. That's an exaggeration. I got thousands of people doing the Wim Hof method, bro. It's awesome because that shit changes your perspective on the world. You think weed is okay in moderation? It's different for everyone, man. For me, probably not. I think I don't know. Depends. I would say for me, it's like, maybe every once in a while, bro. But for me, I'm an addictive person. Like, I've just come to terms with the fact that I get addicted to things. Talk about your worst dates and dating experiences only. Yeah, bro. I could make a couple of videos on that. That's the thing with the weed video, too, is like I got so many comments like, dude, this is bullshit. You're wrong. Like, I smoke weed every single day and I do this and I do that and I do this. And it's like, they'll write me a whole page of shit that they do every day. And it's like, in my opinion, someone told me once, it's like, if you have to tell someone constantly something, tell someone who you are, then maybe you're not that person. It's just like, there's kind of like a projection thing going around where it's like, I used to do it too with weed. I'd be like, look, I smoke weed and I go to the gym. I smoke weed and I show up to work every day. I smoke weed and I do this. But it's like, if you have to constantly prove how productive you are when you do something, like maybe that's saying something. That date with the blazing paint. Oh my God, yeah. That was in one of my videos. That was such a bad idea. I went to one of those sip and paint places with this girl that I didn't know. It was like from a Tinder. This was a couple of years ago. And it was like the 420 edition, and I smoked and I got so high and I literally had like a panic attack, bro. I was like, we have to go. This is over. My girlfriend drinks a lot and vapes. We're both 16. Damn. I really don't like it. What do I do? Is it controlling to say something? It's definitely not controlling to say something, bro. Definitely not. You just gotta be honest with her. If you don't like it, then that's a deal breaker. Best and worst advice you've ever received? Worst advice, I wouldn't say worst advice I've ever received, but I remember when I don't know, actually, I shouldn't even say this because it depends, but I started a YouTube channel with my friends when I was like literally 10 years old, which is probably too early, but we were super into YouTube from the very start. And we had a channel, and people actually from the school would watch the channel. We were doing like Ray William Johnson type videos. And looking back now, it's like, yo, we were 10, 15, 10 years ahead of the game. And some kids' parents were like, you can't be posting on the internet. Like, you can't have my son in your videos on the internet. And it's like, if you think about it now with social media, everybody's on the internet. So sometimes I think of what would have happened if we just kept posting. But that's kind of a weird one. Congrats on 100K subs. Thank you, bro. Thank you. What's your perspective on God? The way that I think about God, I'm a Catholic, but I think less about the rules and shit. Like, it sounds kind of crazy, but there's all these different specific religions, obviously, right? So there's all these different types of religions, all these different rules, all these different traditions. But I think to me, what it boils down to is like, do you believe that everything happens for a reason or not? That's what like believing in God. Like if someone believes everything happens for a reason, it's okay. I'm connected with you on a faith level. It doesn't really matter what God you believe in. If that makes sense. Um, what PC do I have? Honestly, one of my friends gave me his old graphics card, and he came over and set up everything. He really hooked it up, so I couldn't even tell you to be honest. It's pretty good though. Definitely cost a decent amount of money. It's like $1,000. Reed Soren, yeah, people been commenting that. I'm definitely gonna check him out. You're not the first person to tell me that. But yeah, I think Carl Jung said it too. It's like, okay, if even if you can, okay, evolution, whatever, whatever, believe in God anyway. It's like, what's the alternative to not believing in God? Just like it's a objectively worse life that you're gonna live if you don't believe, if you think that everything just happens randomly. But then again, these are the type of people that end up being super successful. So, but what is success? That's not my definition of success. But I think if you don't have morals, for example, and you go into the business world, like, dude, you're gonna kill it. Like, you're gonna climb that corporate ladder so fast. Yeah, some people can't get themselves to believe in God, bro. I know, and it's a lot of times it's like really smart people. And I myself, I didn't believe in God really. I mean, I always believed in God, but I was not like really, like I didn't really have faith. And like things happened in my life where I was like, yeah, God's real for sure. What do you start a Discord? Yeah, I already have one, bro. It's in the description of my videos. Yeah, I read Albert Camus. Camus, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, they got ads going, dude. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. This is fun though. I'm having fun. If I can figure out, I'm gonna figure out how to like actually do this and then run this back, like with the chat up on the screen and shit. Cause this is fun, bro. I'm enjoying talking to you guys. I stopped believing in God and my life has never been better. Oh, that's pretty interesting. JP, what's up, bro? We were talking about you earlier, bro. The GOAT. I hate this though. This isn't fun. Oops. You gotta grab a second monitor. Yeah, I have one, bro. I just can't switch to it. What up, bro? I don't know how people don't believe in God. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But everyone's different. I feel like when you try to force religion on people, they really just like it makes them really not want to believe it. Like that was me for sure. I always went to super Catholic schools, and I think that probably played a part in me at first, like not rocking with Geodesy. Can't really teach the shit. Are you an Italian? Yes, sir. I always hated this map. This map is like aesthetically awesome, but I just was never good at it. But this is like one of the coolest maps for sure, for sure. Make a God video. My next video is kind of definitely going to talk about my relationship with God. My next video. I'm jelking to this right now. Yeah, that's crazy. Pauly JP collab. Yeah, we're working on it, bro. This is Black Ops 3. What do you think of the Rapture? I'm not tapped into the Rapture. This is the best map you probably sucked for sure. That's things like when I played COD, I was nasty. Like, let's get one thing straight. Like when we were kids, I was pub stomping on the controller. But I think every video I've posted in the past year is me playing on PC and mouse. So definitely not the same level of steez the Knicks are playing right now. I know I'm a fake fan, bro, but I'll probably end the stream in a little bit and watch the second half. Tapped into the rapture is crazy. I'm actually not though. I gotta look into that. What video games you guys playing right now? I would love a good video game to play. I just really feel like we're in a weak spot here. And I'm also curious what you guys think is going to happen when GTA 6 comes out. I don't think people understand that the world is going to shut down for a day. People aren't going to be going to school. People aren't going to be going to work. Like every dude age probably like 14 to like 50 is going to be playing that game. So I'm actually so curious what that's going to look like. I think about that shit all the time. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I actually played that game, bro. That game was sick. That was probably the last good game I played. It was like last year. It's just hard for me to sit down and play games these days, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing with myself right now. Alright, bro. If you like Skyrim, yeah, nah, I love Skyrim. Skyrim, yeah, facts. Like, it all just goes back to playing Skyrim again. How much do you bench? I stopped trying to bench, like, max out my bench. So now I just go, I bench probably, like, my body weight, which is, like, 190, 195. But I rep it out. But yeah, I used to try to bench, like, as much as possible, and I would get hurt. And I also just look like shit. I made a video about this, too. When I was, like, my strongest, I look like shit. Girls don't even... Like, there's a Bradley Martin lie, I call it, where it's like, if you just get huge, girls will be all over you. It's just not how this shit works, bro. The male gaze is different than the female gaze. But again, if you want to get huge, if that makes you feel good, then go for it, bro. Like, for me, I don't go to the gym for aesthetic reasons. I go for, like, not roping. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like, if I don't go to the gym for literally one day, I just start bugging out. So that's the reason I go to the gym. Do you bone smash or are you a sub 5? Come on, bro. Yo, what's up, bro? I felt awful when I was my biggest. Yeah, it's like you also just feel like shit when you're punishing your body, like throwing all this weight around. It doesn't feel good. You feel tired all the time. There's aesthetic reasons too. No, I mean, look, it's definitely a benefit. I'm not gonna say I don't, enjoy being in shape. Dude, you're my fucking goat, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. How long do you like to meditate for? First probably a year meditating. I did it for like 10 minutes a day. Now I do it for 20 because I feel like I kind of stopped getting the benefits. I don't even know if it works like that, but for me, I was just like waiting for the 10 minutes to be over. So once I started doing 20 minutes, I like started getting the benefits again. But I don't know, it's gonna be different for you. Changed my life. Thank you, bro. You guys, I mean, really changed my life. So up 9, gangy, let's go, bro. I really want to turn it on, but I'm having fun right now. You guys got to keep me posted. I'll watch the highlights later. It's only game 1. I feel like if it was like game 7, that'd be awful. Ever looked into fasting? No, bro. And honestly, I'm really curious if any of you guys have ever fasted before. What's the deal with that? Like, you guys enjoy doing that? Enjoy doing that. It's crazy. Like, what are the benefits though? Because people will be like, yo, it like all my acne went away. Like I feel my mental health has never been better. Like I've seen people do some crazy shit with fasting. But for me, bro, I like to eat. I wake up in the morning. I like to eat breakfast, bro. What's the method for fasting? Daily fasting? What is that? Just never eating? How does that work? Fasting's amazing. Yeah, I gotta get on that, bro. I feel like it goes hand in hand with meditation. You get closer to God. That's what people say. You get closer to bacon, egg, and cheeses in the morning, bro. I gotta stop with the breakfast, I think. You been around Queens? Yeah, of course, bro. Starvation. Damn, so I'm bugging, it seems like, for not fasting, huh? Seems like we got a lot of fasters in here. That's dope. 24/7 fasting, yeah. Just roping. I'm curious, though, what type of videos you guys want to see me make. What's up, bro? How long did it take you to hit 10K? It took probably 4 months. Like, for me, it took me literally, like, it took me like almost 2 months to get 100 subs. Like, that's really the hardest grind, is from 0 to 100 subs. I was like spamming shorts and just posting videos. Nobody was watching them. But I was like, yo, I'm just not gonna stop. I'm gonna be delusional about this, and I'm just not gonna stop. And when I got to 1,000, it was like I finally got to 1,000, and then like a couple days later, I was at 10,000. Like, YouTube growth is weird like that. What am I supposed to do with this, bro? I forgot when this shit happens. Time zone difference is so crazy. I'll probably just... Well, thank you, bro, for tapping in. Appreciate you. Thank you all for tapping in. Thank you all for 100K subs, bro. I still can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Tripping about it, to be honest. And I was like, how should I like do this? Should I make a video? I was like, I'm just gonna start live streaming, whatever. You take supplements, big dog? Every time I take supplements, bro, they just end up honestly killing me. Next stop, 1 million subs. That'd be fucking crazy, bro. London. We got a lot of London in here, bro. That's sick. Kind of want to go over there, even though someone told me not to. Oh, supplements. I mean, I'm lying if I say I didn't take supplements. Like, I take vitamin C every day. Or no, vitamin D, the one that we don't get from the sun. I take vitamin D. I take MTHFR, some like supplement that I need to take every day. So yeah, if that counts. But every time I take like creatine and shit, bro, like I just look stupid. My sister would be like, yo, you're on creatine again, you fat ass, because it goes right to my face. So I'm probably doing it wrong, but for me, I feel like the less things that I need to take every day, the better. That's kind of my philosophy on it. Polymass unsub. You want my vitamin D? Pause. MTH sounds sus. No, I have a gene mutation. It like doesn't really do anything. It's called MTHFR. It's like some vitamin. Like, doesn't actually do shit. Probably placebo. No need for vitamin D. I mean, I get a lot of sun too, bro. Like, try to at least. You gotta do more story times. Thank you for the donation, bro. Yeah, I do. You know, I feel like that's kind of the OG method, is to do story times. Like, those are like the most entertaining in my opinion. But that's not really the meta anymore, bro. Like, I feel like I like making the videos I make now, where I like to like think about shit. I don't know. I definitely would love to just rip stories. Like, if I ever do the Patreon thing, I'll post some stories on there, because I got some good ones for sure. I love you guys. This is crazy, man, these comments. Start taking K2 and D3. The drug? A vitamin. Face reveal behind Patreon paywall? That'd be crazy, bro. Paulie could be 5'2", stand on his morals, and he's 6'6". What do you think about Goggins? I don't know too much about him, bro. What happened to that girl from the airplane? She ghosted my ass. What's New York life like? Is it worth it? I mean, the prices you have to pay, no, it's not worth it. But New York's dope. I love New York. This is all I know. Big ups on 100K, bro. You deserve it. Thank you, bro. Thank you. The life we choose. I'm gonna write that down. Dude, I don't want to end this stream, man. Like, I'm having fun. I was not sure how this was gonna go down, but I'm enjoying this. This is awesome. You guys are showing me so much love. It's cool to actually be able to talk to you guys, like, not on the comments. Because I'm trying to like not read too many of the comments because that shit is just toxic. It's like the same dopamine feeling that social media gives you, but it's like you guys are showing me so much love, bro, that it's like I feel almost like I have to. Don't end it, bro. You're playing it, man. Yeah, what's going on in the Knicks game right now? No, I'm not gonna end this till my phone dies, which is it's at 10% right now. Because I literally don't have another charger. I'm using the mic. I'm using my phone charger for the mic. So when my phone dies, I won't be able to read the chat. I hate this map, bro. Like I'm not even gonna pretend like I don't want to go down right now. This big fucking thing following me around. Like, where do I get guns? Where do I turn on the fucking power? I just never was good at this map. You ever read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius? Yeah, bro. Fucking insane book. Bro had this life shit figured out like 1,000 years ago. The GOAT. Mark's the GOAT. This is not the box. What's good with this map, bro? I found your videos at a strange part of my life where I was dealing with a lot. Shit, your videos help me and I look forward to them every week. Keep going, bro. I love you, bro. Thank you. Knicks up 88-76, 9 minutes left. Yeah, they're gonna win. Favorite fictional character is Edmond Dantes. Count of Monte Cristo for sure. Thoughts on JP? JP's the GOAT. Paulie, I got 132 grams of pure gold. Do I reinvest it or hold on to it? You're asking the wrong guy, bro. But yeah, I don't know. Ask JP. Did you watch Begonia? No, I did not. Are you Italian? Yes, sir. 6 years on Nick and I'm finally clean. Let's go, bro. How good does that feel, bro? Even though you'll always have that, that beef in your brain, it just feels so freeing to not be a slave to that garbage. Like, it actually does nothing for you. Have you read any of Dostoevsky's work? Yeah, I have. Awesome author. Do I need to check in with you if I go to New York? Yeah, bro, of course. Were you ever into Jordan Peterson? A Carver diet will fix that. Jordan Peterson, he's very smart, honestly. I've seen some of his older shit, but I think he kind of started bugging out. But I'm not really sure. Yo, Amari, what's up, bro? New video coming soon. Yeah, I listen to vids at work. Let's go, bro. Shout out to you. Thank you for that. 15 years on Nick. It's really fucking hard to quit. I know, bro. It's actually the hardest drug ever to quit. Like, people say heroin's easier to quit, which I'm not sure I believe, but I definitely believe that nicotine is hard to quit. Nicotine or gooning? Which one do you guys think is harder to quit? This fucking big douchebag needs to get off my back, bro. I'm gonna go down here for sure. Gooning. Yeah, gooning's crazy, bro. Crazy how we all got just actually taken advantage of as children, literal children. Yankees or Mets? Yankees, bro, of course. I'm an autistic Yankees fan my entire life. My dad said the first day that I was born, he took me to watch the Yankees in the hospital, like on the TV. Can you make a video on starting a channel? That could be cool. Build the life you want, mindset while going through sickness. Yeah, these are fire, bro. Loud ass controller. Yeah, I got my keyboard right here. I did not set this shit up, bro. Like, I literally just pressed go live. That's why it's like a boof ass stream, but I hope it's not too bad. So next time I do this, if I do this again, I'll definitely like actually take some time to set it up. But I just hit 100K. I was like, yo, gotta go live, gotta talk to the bros. Thank you, bro. Do you use Elgato to record gameplays? I used to, like when I first started making the videos, that's how I was doing it. And now I just record the gameplays on PC, so I don't even need it. The word goon used to be low-key tough. Yeah, honestly, people hate the gooning. Like it might be a hot take. I think it's so funny. Like the fact that they gave jerking off all the time a name is just, in my opinion, I think it's kind of funny. You want to be a gooner. Do you think it's easy to fall into the trap of over intellectualizing your life and habits, forget to live, and instead, yeah, for sure, I like low-key did that. Everything's a balance, bro. Some of the happiest people in life are just not even thinking about anything. So you can definitely think too much. Do your parents know about the channel? Yeah, they, I don't know. They don't understand it, but yeah, I'm very grateful that they think it's cool. They support it. But at the same time, there's a part of me that's like, I wish I never showed my family this channel, even my friends sometimes, because it limits it, for a while there. It was limiting, like, okay, I don't want to talk about gooning on the internet because my aunt's gonna see that shit, you know, my cousins are gonna see that shit, and so now all these people in my life know all this shit about me. But eventually I was just like, I don't even care, bro. Still in the gym, of course, bro. Yeah, the Knicks are gonna win tonight for sure. Shout out New York. How many people started reading Power of Now because of this guy? Oh, you guys are awesome, bro. I saw the stream right below the new Mr. Beast video. Shout out to you for not clicking on that shit. Become the beast. Become the gooner. This is what gooning feels like after you do it for too many days. This is what leaving the crib feels like after, as a serial gooner. Yo, what up, bro? Nad. How do I pronounce your name, bro? I don't know how to, but shout out to you, bro. Talk soon. Do you show your channel to girls you date? Nah. I definitely would. That'd be crazy, bro. I mean, I'm literally talking about these girls in the videos. But I won't lie. I'll be like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. Girls low-key eat that shit up. I have a YouTube channel, but you can't see it. Because I'm talking about bagooning on there. But nah, I seriously, I'm proud of this shit, bro. Like, I'm just so blessed to be making these videos and even the chance to help people that, you know, I'm proud of these videos. Yeah, I do want to do a book club. I got to figure out how to do that. My YouTube channel goes to another school. You know, you would know. I'm addicted to DoorDash. Damn. Yo, Punisher, bro. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know if you guys realize, like, when you comment, like the people who've been around commenting, bro. Like, I see you guys. Like, I see some very OG familiar faces up in this chat. Thoughts on Nautica Malone, the Goon Lord, bro? That shit is sad as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely want to do the book club. Any advice for first few weeks in a new city, getting yourself out there? I feel like just getting out of your room, bro. Like, I feel like so many problems can be solved by just getting out of your room, wherever you are. Like, nothing's gonna happen to you if you're in your room. If you're outside, something just by chance amazing, life changing could happen to you. But if you're just posted up in your room all the time, nothing's gonna happen. Touch grass, yeah. I saw some of these chatters on the Bonnie Blue Bang bus. That's crazy. Make more financial advice videos. Yeah, when I first started making videos, I made more. Um, I just feel like that's kind of like being done. Get out of your comfort zone, exactly, bro. Do shit that you don't want to do. Modern Sage, my guy, you've been here from the start, bro. Shout out to you. Do shit that you don't want to do. I did a hot yoga class a couple weeks ago for the sole reason that I did not want to do it. And it sucked. Any advice to any young and up and coming gooners, bro? You guys are funny as fuck. Like, thank God I have a funny audience, bro. Like, imagine I built an audience that I hated. Like, how much harder this would be. That's what happens to these grifters, bro. These LARPers. Like, you eventually pay the price. Of course, Jeff. You've been here from the very start, bro. Of course. Like, literally day one type shit. Nah, the hot yoga shit was crazy too because I was looking around because the thing said it was for all level, like everyone can do it. So I was like, okay, I'm going, but I don't know any of the yoga poses. I don't know any type of yoga poses. So the instructor would be like, okay, now snap into Soldier 6, and I would look around to see what Soldier 6 was, and like, she kept being like, please don't look at others while they're doing yoga. Like she like I'm like trying, and there's all these chicks in here, like there's like an ass directly in front of my face, but I'm just trying to figure out what soldier means. Like, I'm not checking anybody out. So that was kind of fucking, it was crazy. But bro, at the end of the day, it was something I didn't want to do and I did it. So I don't regret it. This is the OG map, bro. This I could play. You were looking around, dude. Like, it was bad. It was hot yoga too, and I sweat, bro. I was sweating my balls off. It was just not a beginner class at all. Yoga is amazing. Yeah, nah, I definitely felt that at the end. Like they did just like this breathing thing at the end, and I was like, okay, this is more my vibe. This is like some meditation shit. And I also thought it was gonna be light work. Like I did it on my off day, so I had no like my muscles were already cooked. It was supposed to be like my just chill day, and I ended up getting so sore. I know you ain't using the Shiva, son. I'm honestly like not paying attention. You know when you're driving and you're like actually you're driving but you're not paying attention, which is like super dangerous. That I gotta stop doing that. But that's like what this feels like right now. What got you into creating content? Literally, I've always wanted to do this, bro. I feel like a lot of people who grew up watching YouTube always wanted to do it, and they just talk themselves out of it, and that was me. And then one day I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. Do you do gay poses on yoga? What? Brother got put into a ranked match in his first game of hot yoga. Literally, bro. Bro said, I know you're not using the Shiva right now. That's crazy. Yeah, and when you zone out like that, I notice when I zone out like that, like if I'm walking or driving. I mean, driving is probably dangerous, like especially with like ADHD, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, that was a red light. That was kind of a close one. But nah, usually I'm a good driver. But it's funny. This goes back to like the subconscious. I feel like that's when I come up with ideas for YouTube, is when I'm doing shit like that. Like paying attention to something but not paying attention to it at the same time. Anyone else poop maxing? I probably shouldn't have read that one. Bro, meditation and journaling are really cheat codes. Thank you. Yeah, bro. I think it's honestly sus how we all thought that meditating and journaling, like we all thought that these were things that only women do. Like that's what I thought for sure. And it's like, oh, these just happen to be the two things that pulled me out of like a dark hole. I do my motorcycles. I do that with my motorcycle sometimes. Has anyone ever recognized you by your voice? Nah. That'd be crazy though. Still rocking the Shiva. I recommend Goon Yoga. That's different. I do not co-sign that. Are you a Chad? No, I don't think so. Someone called me the Chudda, like Buddha with Chud. The Chudda, and I really fuck with that. That's tough. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Give me this shit. You doing viewer lobbies? I want to do that, bro. I need to actually plan this better. I literally just like started going live, but I think that'd be sick if we could all get in the same lobby. This is Black Ops 3, by the way. Thoughts on psychedelics? I don't know if I should share those. No, I'm just kidding. It's a broad. That's like saying thoughts on drugs. You know what I mean? Like, it. Are you tripping? Are you microdosing? Depends. Obviously, depends where you are in life too. If Paulie isn't a 6'6" Greek god, I'll cry. Psh. Thoughts on growing a channel to 1? You're lit. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Real. Yeah, I am a Giants fan, unfortunately. I'm so tapped out of the NFL. I feel like the NFL has just become like DraftKings slot, bro. Like, I don't know if it's just because the Giants are so bad and they've been bad for so long. I just stopped watching the NFL. Like, I literally can't sit there and watch football. It's like watching commercials, which is like such a hot take these days. I'd rather watch baseball. Baseball at least is relaxing, bro. I don't have to just watch commercials over and over and over and over. They just traded Dexter Lawrence. Damn. Did they get anybody or? What's the name of the map you were playing on the Guys Use Dating Apps video? It was some random custom map, bro. I'm not sure, honestly. Have you ever traveled out of the country? Yeah, bro. Not until recently. Highly recommend if you can to do that, bro. It really changes your perspective. I used to think America was like perfect, which is crazy. You travel, you're like, what the fuck? I thought we were number one. CC Sabathia though, that's the GOAT. That's ball knowledge right there. Dating apps are cooked. Are dating apps cooked? I think it's situational. I think what they're doing to us as a whole is cooked for sure. But are dating apps cooked? I think it depends. Like, let's say you go travel somewhere new, like to a different country or something. I think that there's a situation where dating apps wouldn't be cooked, right? But for the most part, yeah, probably. Who's they? What book should I start with generally? Because all I ever read was Diary of a Wimpy Kid. No, I feel you. That's exactly how I was, dude. Maybe I need to make a book video, like a whole video about book recommendations. I love you guys, bro. Stop voice frauding. What does that even mean? What's the current fiction book you're reading? It's Murakami. It's like this something monkey. I've been on a weird like I've been reading a lot of books about psychology and like mythology and shit. So I honestly haven't been reading fiction, but I need to get a good one. Book video would be good. Yeah, no, I did one like a long time ago, but I look back at that now. I'm like, nah, this is like some because I had just started reading recently, so now I've been reading for a lot longer. I feel like I could make a way better video on that. Start with meditations. Yeah, that's a fact. If you want to get into reading, start with meditations. Because that's just dope. It's like, yo, this is a Roman emperor's diary. Just dropping free game. Yeah, Man and His Symbols. I read that. I don't know if I would like recommend that if you've never read before, though. If you go straight from Diary of a Wimpy Kid to Man and His Symbols. Is Eminem the GOAT rapper? I would say no. But big love from Russia, bro. That's crazy to me, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Russia, even though we're supposed to be ops. I think that's so cool. There's people from Russia watching my videos. Is it crazy that I want to go there? Like, could I even go there? Are we allowed to, as Americans, go to Russia right now? I think so, right? Did I just miss a donation, bro? You're lit. I appreciate it. Shout out, bro. Meditation is as bad as crazy. Read Seneca. Honestly, I haven't read it, so you might be right. Who's the GOAT? What do you mean? Jesus, I guess. God. Who's your favorite Yankee? Aaron Judge, bro. Derp. We are only ops on TV. Yeah, you guys seem cool as fuck, bro. Like, and then you read. I started reading Dostoevsky, and I was like, yo, this is a whole world over here that I don't understand. Like, you hear propaganda and shit, and you think that the whole country is just cooked, filled with like nut jobs. Like, I thought that China was just cooked, and I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but I really thought that China was all like sweat factories and shit. So I guess the propaganda worked. I mean, I'm sure they have sweat factories over there, probably in abundance, but there's definitely more. You know, I didn't really know shit. That's why you gotta travel. Advice for 23 year olds. I would say just, bro. My advice for everyone is to just be present. Like when I was 23, I was so in my head, so not present that I was making myself miserable. Fucking ray gun, finally. Russian literature is depressing, that's for sure, but it's also really good. I don't know, something about reading a depressing ass book makes me less depressed for some reason. Is that weird? Yeah, it's true. Dostoevsky's such a wake up call about life. You're Irish and what else? I'm Irish and Italian. Have you ever had a friendship breakup? Man, I've lost some friends for sure. I feel like it's never been like a breakup, but you just one day you're like, yo, that was the last time I ever talked to that person. Oh, being present is very hard. It's a skill, bro. This is so much fun. Like I don't even know how long I've been live for, but I'm gonna have to end this soon, you guys. What's going on in the Knicks game? Phone's at 5%. You should do a face reveal at 200K. I don't know, mad people here said don't do a face reveal. Wasn't really planning on it yet. Can't go out like Dream. Have you considered switching friends? I mean, I feel like when I was younger, I had a ton of friends. I feel like this is like pretty normal. And you get older, you just like start losing friends. Like I really don't have like true friends. I do not have that many. I'm grateful that I have a few like real brothers, but there's a ton of people that I'm not friends with anymore. Used to be. Do the face reveal. I'm gonna look like Tony Soprano. More aura to remain anonymous. Yeah, bro. I agree with that. A video on social isolation, bro. Yeah, honestly, that's one I've thought about before. What's wrong with the Irish, pal? I'm literally Irish, bro. But a couple of things. Do you have any long-term goals? Yeah, for sure, bro. Goals are important. But I'm not gonna lie, one of my like goal I really wrote down was getting 100K subs on YouTube, bro. It's probably the first time I really set a goal like that and actually got it done, bro. Thank you guys. Social isolation is the worst, bro. Like, there's literally nothing worse for extended periods of time. So we gotta be careful with the self-improvement shit, bro. Like, any advice on trimming my ass hair is crazy. I need advice on that myself, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Just grill some burgers, fire. Do a collab with Asmongold. Oh, fuck. Bro, you're Unk now, you're 26. Is that really Unk, bro? Knicks won. Let's go. How do you not be isolated if you don't have any friends? You gotta put yourself in positions to make friends, bro. Like like go play basketball. Pick up game in the park. Yeah, you're Unk. Bro, I'm 24, you're not Unk. I feel like 30 is when I'm gonna I won't lie, 25. When I hit 25, that was the first birthday where I was like, fuck, like this didn't really feel good. Usually it's like, oh, I'm 23 now. I'm 24. It's like 25. Shit. Now 26 is gonna be crazy, bro. I'm not really fucking with my birthday anymore. Like when I was a kid, it'd be like, oh, it's my birthday. I'm gonna have a birthday party, but now it's just like another year. What's the average age of your viewers? My age. So I think it's so dope putting these old Call of Duty games, bro, because it's like people my age. Well, there's people younger too, but the biggest chunk is people my age. YouTube advice, just post, bro. Like if you're asking for advice and you haven't posted videos yet, that's the advice. Tempted to cop the Shiva again, but I'm not going to. I had a midlife crisis when I was 17. Yeah, I had a midlife crisis when I was like 23. Quarter life crisis. People, I mean, I'm grateful for that because, like, what's the alternative? You have a midlife crisis when you're 40. That's when you start bugging because it's like, I still don't have enough time to go back and change shit. Shiva Fiend. Any random life advice? Dude, just count your blessings, bro. Start with gratitude. It's impossible to be grateful and stressed at the same time. So if you're truly grateful and you actually genuinely feel grateful about something, it could be some bullshit too, then in that moment you won't feel stressed because it's impossible. Why do I feel so old at 20? Because I swear it's because of all this bullshit that we're watching, like all the scrolling. It's like our brains are just processing years of information in one day. Do you ever go on 4chan? No. On a good route. Shout out to you, bro. That's a bar? Did I just drop a bar? This generation's perception of age is so cooked. Being called unk at 25 is crazy work. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends, bro. Like, if you're 17 watching these videos, then I could see why you'd be calling me that. But and the other thing is like, yo, I am an unk now. Like, I actually am an uncle. Like, I have a niece and a nephew, so it's almost it is accurate. My phone's at 3%. I was getting called unk at 19. That's crazy. Oh, do you ever feel unqualified to give life advice? 100%, bro. I am unqualified to give life advice. Yeah. Do more streams? Yeah, I will, bro. I'm having fun. Like, I didn't know how this was gonna go, honestly, but I'm enjoying this for sure. Bro, the day I watched your video about gooning, it completely changed my whole perspective on life. I've not done it in a month cold turkey. I was doing it. Bro, shout out to you, bro. That's you that did that, not me. Yeah, you're 100% unqualified. Yeah, I agree. Thoughts on The Sopranos? I think it's one of the best written television shows of all time, bro. Damn, Bob in here hating. Dehydration maxing. I'm actually so thirsty. Can you hear it in my voice? I'm about to pass out. I don't know. Like, I feel like when I see people hating, like, I used to really get pissed off about that. Because I just have this urge to just fucking torch their shit back. But I don't know, bro. I think if you're leaving hate anywhere on the internet, like, I don't know, have you guys ever left a hate comment? Like, I try to think if I've ever actually done that, like taking the time to say some mean shit. I probably have at some point when I was down bad. But why is milk low-key a kid thing? I was actually just talking to somebody about that. Someone asked me if I drank milk the other day. I was like, for some reason, there's like, it's just weird. It's good protein, though. I left hate comments on Jake Paul before. Yo, it's funny when I asked myself that question. I was like, I don't think I've ever done that. I was like, maybe I did on a Jake Paul video in like 2017. That's funny, bro. I've seen True Detective. That show slaps, bro. With McConaughey and Harrelson. What's your split? I do back and buys. I just do the basic ass like gym bro thing. Back and buys, legs. Next day, chest, tries, shoulders, cardio or off day, and then just repeat. Lesbian maxing. From UK, gotta sleep, love the videos. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you. Bro split is the most fun split. Have you seen The Wire? I've tried to watch how'd the date with the snowman girl go? Terrible. I've tried to watch The Wire, and I just can't get into it. Would you play zombies with subs? 100%, bro. Just gotta figure out how to do it. All right, my phone's on 2%. Yo, shit. I don't want to end this, but I might have to. Just keep going till it dies. Good night, Paul. You have a terrible day. When's the next video coming out? It should be out. I'm actually excited about it, but I have to go do some investigative reporting. Paulie, is this an AI channel? People actually ask that. They're like, yo, is this AI slop? I think people are just so paranoid about AI. Like, I just don't think AI could say the stupid shit that I say. AI is too smart. You said corporate sucked. Would you take that over 50-hour plus weeks in a trade? Joining a union? Like, me personally, yes, I would. That's how much I hated corporate. Like, I was in a union and I actually enjoyed that more. But everyone's different, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for tapping in, bro. Like, you guys, I cannot believe it. And I'm glad this is fun and I can actually talk to you guys. I didn't know how this was going to go. Bro, just this little, love you, bro. What's the gender ratio of your viewers, bro? There's no girls up in here, I'll tell you that. I think it's like 95% dudes. Which makes sense because it's like, even though the things I talk about aren't necessarily like they could also be applied to girls. It's like the Call of Duty gameplay, right? So it's not really surprising. Damn, I love you guys, bro. They could be. I'm not gonna say that. Greetings from Ireland. Shout out to you, bro. Sausage fest in here. I mean, bro, like, what do you expect? I don't have the perspective of my life perspective is a dude's perspective, so it doesn't really surprise me. Keep up the good work. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Damn, you guys are so sick, bro. Reveal yourself. It's crazy. When's the next stream? I don't know. I'm fucking with this though. I might have to run it back. This guy donated again. Thank you, bro. Canada dollars, are those like different? They are, right? Thank you, bro. That's love. Do this once a week. I accidentally sent it twice, bro. You can refund that shit. Paulie just ate that $40. Is it the same as Canada money? I mean, bro, I don't know. Thank you. The fact you really don't have to give me any money, bro. I really appreciate it. That's love. The only YouTuber I have post notifications on for. Damn, bro, you guys are sick. Like, thank God I just never tried to pander to an audience. You know what I mean? I just like made videos I wanted to make because now I have like-minded audience. It's so sick, bro. When's the book club? I'm gonna cook that up. Weekly streams would be so tough. I might have to start doing it, bro. Here we go again. Is this AI? Like, yo, do I sound like AI? That's crazy. All right, boys. My phone's on 1%. So thank you so much for tapping in. This was dope. I'll definitely run this back. David, thank you, brother. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for 100K. I swear to God, we're just getting started, bro. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.